bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. The Council of Torah Sages for Agadat Yisrael met over the weekend to discuss legislation on the IDF draft bill proposal, and they made a decision to soften their position on the bill. There has been the threat of tumbling the government, but an inside source said, "We will vote against the legislation, but we will not resign when the law passes." Many members of the council, which make up the spiritual leadership of the Hasidic faction of United Torah Judaism, had threatened to resign if the bill was passed. The U.S. student detained earlier this month because of her role as president of a chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine is still waiting in airport detention. Laura Al-Qassam flew to Israel on a study visa, but was refused entry by security officials on October 2nd. The young woman is contesting deportation and has the backing of Jerusalem's Hebrew University, where she's enrolled to begin a year-long master's program. The end of last week, Tel Aviv District Court rejected Al-Qassam's appeal to be allowed into the country, but on Sunday a dual motion was filed with the Supreme Court to block the deportation and consider the appeal for entry. A court spokesman said a stay has been issued against the deportation and the appeal motion will be heard this week. The family of the terrorist who killed 2 Israelis and wounded 1 in an attack in the Barkhan industrial zone has been issued a home demolition order by the IDF. The Na'alwa family has 3 days to appeal that decision. IDF and Shin Bet are still searching for Ashraf Na'alwa, who is believed to be armed. So far, security forces have arrested several Palestinians suspected of aiding the terrorist. It's thought that this was a lone wolf terror attack, as no organization has claimed credit. Supreme Court Justice David Mintz says 3 Palestinians tried to attack him early Monday morning after stopping his car near Talmon, an Israeli West Bank settlement. He reported that he was able to drive around their vehicle and get away. Police are investigating the incident. And a would-be terrorist was shot and killed by soldiers as he tried to stab a soldier standing at a bus stop in the northern West Bank along Highway 5. No Israeli troops were injured. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.